Hi guys, good evening. All are getting my screen and voice. Please confirm in chat box. Guys, if you guys have any questions at the end, I will give the time and you guys can ask your questions. Okay. Right. So all are getting my screen and voice. Can I start the session? Very good. Fine. Fine guys. Good evening. Right. So let me start the session. So today we are going to start with AWS Cloud. AWS Cloud guys. And what we are going to discuss in AWS Cloud guys, what is this AWS Cloud, what we are going to discuss, how many days this AWS Cloud will take, all those things we will discuss as first session guys. So in AWS Cloud, first I'm going to discuss, this is one of the cloud provider guys. AWS is the one of the cloud provider. We have several cloud providers in the market. AWS is one cloud provider, Azure is one cloud provider, GCP is one cloud provider, Salesforce is one cloud provider, right? Alibaba Cloud, like this, we have several cloud providers are available in the market. Among all those cloud providers, AWS is the number one, leading in the market, guys. AWS is the leading in the market. Why, guys? AWS is providing 200 plus services, guys. It is providing 200 plus service. Right. So globally, 190 countries using AWS Cloud, guys. 190 plus countries are using AWS Cloud. Compare with other cloud providers, AWS Cloud is the number one. It is leading in the market. Why? Because see guys, 190 plus countries are using AWS Cloud means see how much they are providing, right? How much security they are providing for your applications. Right, 200 services they are providing, guys. Here we are not required to learn all these 200 services, guys. Right, for us, whatever the services are required, those things only we will learn, guys. Some services are related to, right, robotics. Some services are related to artificial intelligence. Some services are related to our DevOps. Some services are related to some other technology. So like this, including all those services, total 200 plus is providing. Among this total, out of this 200, in our sessions we are going to learn 20 plus AWS services. 20 plus AWS services we are going to learn in our session, guys. Guys, even if you guys join at outside only for AWS course, here we are going to discuss DevOps with AWS. But even if you join only for AWS course also, they are not going to cover these 20 plus AWS services. Max they will cover 12 to 15 services, but here we are going to understand 20 plus AWS services. The most important 20 plus AWS services we are going to discuss in our session. Okay, see guys, right, what is the duration, guys? Right, to complete this AWS Cloud, total how many days is required? How many days it will take, guys? Guys, daily I will take 1.5 hour session, guys. 1 hour 30 minute session I will take. Right, Monday to Saturday I will take the sessions. Right, 1.5 hour, 1 hour 30 minutes I will take the session. 1 hour 30 minutes Monday to Saturday I will take the session. Right, class timings 9 p.m. 9 p.m. to 10:30. 10:30, 10:15, 10:30 up to 10:30 I will take the session, guys. Daily 1.5 hour, Monday to Saturday, class timings 9 p.m. to 10:30, guys. See guys, if I discuss daily 1.5 hour, total how many days, guys? Please give me 1 minute, guys. In 30 days, guys, if I take daily 1.5 hour session, right, 30 days, 30 working days I require, guys, to complete this AWS Cloud. Is it clear, guys? First, we will discuss what services we are going to learn, guys. What services we are going to learn here, guys. First, I am going to discuss what is cloud computing. What is cloud computing? I am going to discuss it here. Right? Why we need to go for this cloud computing? You can set up that infrastructure in our office only, right? You can set up that infrastructure in your work premises only. Then why you are going for cloud? Why you are going for cloud? What they are providing? Why we need to go for cloud? Right? All those things we are going to discuss. First, we are going to discuss cloud computing. What is cloud computing? We are going to discuss. Right, guys. Once you guys are clear about this cloud computing, next we will talk about here. Right. So here, what advantages we have with this cloud computing? Advantages of cloud computing. Advantages of cloud computing we are going to discuss. Next we will talk about. See, guys. Cloud, guys. AWS is providing the services in 3 ways, guys. Right? AWS is going to provide the services in 3 ways. What 3 ways are there? Otherwise, you can say 3 parts, guys. AWS is going to provide the services in 3 parts. What 3 parts, guys? One is IaaS versus second one is PaaS versus third one is SaaS. IaaS stands for infrastructure as a service. PaaS stands for platform as a service. SaaS stands for software as a service. If you go with this IaaS, what AWS is providing, right, what you need to take care. Everything AWS is not going to provide. Some of the things AWS is providing, some of the things you need to take care. Right? What AWS is providing in IaaS, what you need to take care in IaaS. If you go with this first approach, what AWS is providing, what you need to take care, we need to discuss. If you go with the second approach, what AWS is providing, what you need to take care, here we need to discuss. If you go with the third approach, what AWS is providing, what you need to take care, everything we are going to discuss it here. Right? IaaS, infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, software as service, guys. If you want to run any software application, if you want to run any software project, we should require some infrastructure. We should require some platform. Right? That platform, right, that infrastructure we are going to take from AWS cloud, guys. We are not going to set up on our own. We are not going to set up on our own, guys. Right? We are going to AWS cloud. AWS cloud is providing that infrastructure. We are going to pay the rent every month. Every month we are going to pay the rent, guys. Is it clear? IaaS, PaaS, SaaS. First, we are going to discuss cloud computing. What is cloud computing? Why we need to go for cloud computing? We are going to discuss. Second, we are going to discuss advantages with this cloud computing. We are going to discuss. Next, we are going to discuss differences between infrastructure as service, platform as service, software as service. Okay. Next, guys. After this, what we are going to discuss. Right. See here. First, guys, up to now, I didn't talk anything about the AWS. Right, in these 3 topics, I didn't talk anything about the AWS, guys. Cloud computing means AWS will provide, Azure will provide, GCP will provide, everything will provide. Here I am talking about what is cloud. I am not talking about what is AWS. Here I am talking what is the advantages of the cloud. Cloud means multiple things are there. Right, all the cloud providers, guys, all the cloud providers will provide, right, soft services in these 3 ways only. Right, up to now, I didn't discuss anything about the AWS. Right, after completing these 3 things, I will talk about, right, introduction of the AWS. Now I will start AWS, guys. Introduction of AWS, I am going to start. Introduction of AWS. Right. So next I will talk about AWS account creation. If you guys want to use any service in the AWS, you guys should have the account in AWS. Right, account creation. Account creation in AWS. Next, after account creation, we are going to discuss the services overview, guys. What are the services we are going to discuss? High level, I will give the overview of all the 20 services. AWS services overview between infrastructure as service, platform as service, software as service. Next, introduction of AWS, account creation in the AWS services overview I will provide it here. Right. Now our actual service will start from here, guys. Okay. Before that, we need to understand, right, what regions are available, and what availability zones are available. What AWS regions are available, what availability zones are available, we are going to discuss. Globally, what regions, what availability zones are available, we are going to discuss. In our India, only one location is available, guys. Only one region is available in India, that is Mumbai, guys. In Mumbai, we have the one AWS region. Under that Mumbai region, we have 3 availability zones. 3 availability zones are available. What zones are available? AP South 1A, AP South 1B, AP South 1C. So these are the 3 availability zones which we have, guys. These are the 3 availability zones which we have under Mumbai region. See, guys, regions, guys. Globally, how many regions are available? Under each region, how many availability zones are available, we are going to discuss here. In India, only one region is available, that is located in Mumbai. Under this Mumbai region, we have 3 availability zones: AP South 1A, AP South 1B, AP South 1C. Alright, guys. Next. So next, one more region is going to come. Coming soon, one more region is coming to India, guys. That is in Hyderabad. Right, they are doing some setup, guys. Right, coming soon, it is going to start. If it comes, right, total 2 regions are available in India. As of now, only one region is available in India. Right, coming soon, one more region is going to come in Hyderabad, guys. Hyderabad, coming soon, one more region is going to come. Not yet started, guys. It will come soon. See, guys, next, after completing these regions and availability zones, we are going to discuss about, right, EC2. This is very important service in AWS Cloud. If you want to create any Linux virtual machine by using this EC2 service only, we will create. EC2 stands for what, guys? Elastic Compute Cloud. Elastic Compute Cloud. EC2 stands for Elastic Compute Cloud. Guys, in interviews, sometimes they will conduct a written test exam, guys. In interviews, sometimes they will conduct written test exam. In that written test exam, they will ask what is EC2 stands for. In options, they will give Elastic Compute Cloud, Elastic Cloud Computing, both they will give. Elastic Compute Cloud, Elastic Cloud Compute, both they will give. Don't get confused. EC2 stands for not Elastic Cloud Computing. EC2 stands for Elastic Compute Cloud, guys. Don't get confused. Both options they will give in the multiple choice questions, guys. Both options they will give. You need to choose the right one. Elastic Compute Cloud, EC2 stands for. What is the use of this EC2, guys? By using this EC2, what we can do? We can create the virtual machines. Either it is Windows virtual machine or Linux virtual machine. Whatever you want, you can create by using this EC2 service. EC2 service is very important service in our entire AWS course. And so many things we need to discuss in the EC2 only, guys. In EC2, we need to discuss so many things, guys. Okay. What is the advantage? Why we need to go for EC2 service, guys? To create the virtual machines. To create the virtual machines. What is virtual machine, guys? What is virtual machine? Physically, it is not available. Physically, you can't able to see that machine. Right? Under this region, here we have the regions. Under this Mumbai region, in any one availability zone, either 1A or 1B or 1C, in any one availability zone, I am creating one virtual computer. Physically, you can't able to see. You are going to create one virtual computer, either 1A or 1B or 1C. Right? Next, from our Windows machine, we are going to connect with that virtual machine. From our Windows machine, we are going to connect with that virtual machine. You can connect and you can perform the operation. Able to see that system. You can't able to see that system. That is called as virtual machine. Right here, by using this EC2 service, what we are going to do? We are going to create the virtual machines. Either Linux virtual machines or Windows virtual machines, anything you can able to create by using EC2 service. Okay, once this EC2 is completed, next we are going to talk about, right here, EBS, guys. EBS. EBS stands for what, guys? EBS stands for Elastic Block Store. Elastic Block Store, guys. EBS stands for Elastic Block Store. What is the use of this EBS? Why we need to go for this EBS? If you want to store the data, guys, EC2 is available. In this EC2 we are working. Now, in this EC2 mission, if you want to store some data, what we required? EBS will provide that storage, guys. If you want to store any data, we need to go for this EBS. See here, whenever we created the EC2 virtual machine, observe carefully, guys. AWS Cloud. This is my AWS Cloud. AWS Cloud. Right, inside this AWS Cloud, what I am going to do? I am going to create one Linux virtual machine. By using EC2 service, I am creating one Linux virtual machine. This is EC2 Linux virtual machine. By using EC2, I am creating one Linux virtual machine. Right, guys. Observe carefully, guys. Now observe very carefully. Observe carefully, guys. Whenever you have created the Linux virtual machine in the AWS cloud, by default you will get some space, guys. Right? We will call it as root memory, root space you will get. Here, whenever you created the Linux virtual machine, along with that Linux virtual machine only, you are going to get root memory. We will call it as root space. Root space you will get it, guys. Right. So how much space you will get, guys? How much space you will get? Here as a root space, you are going to get 8 GB. 8 GB you are going to get it here, guys. 8 GB root space you are going to get. Whenever you created Linux virtual machine in the AWS cloud, along with that virtual machine, you will get 8 GB root space. Okay. Here I have created the Linux machine. Right. I'm working on that. I have stored some data inside this root storage, guys. Root space, I have stored some data. Now here one problem is there. What is that problem, guys? Right. Tomorrow, once your work is finished, and you don't want to use this EC2 machine, this EC2 is no longer required, then what we will do? We will terminate this mission. We will terminate this mission, guys. Not required. I'm not working with that. Right. My work is done. Right. There is no use of keeping this EC2 mission. Then what you will do? You will terminate this mission. Whenever you have terminated this EC2 virtual machine, inside this root volume, we will call it as root volume. Inside this root volume, whatever you have stored, that information also will be deleted. That information also you will lose, guys. Whenever you have terminated that Linux virtual machine, inside that root volume, whatever the data you have stored, that data also will be gone. Then what we need to do? Hey, I want to store some my personal data. Always I require that data. And what I need to do? If you store such kind of data inside this root volume, whenever you have terminated this EC2 virtual machine, automatically this data also you will lose. What we need to do? And here AWS is providing one facility, guys. Here AWS is giving one facility. What is that? You can create additional volume. The maximum capacity of the additional volume is 16 TB. The maximum capacity of the additional volume is 16 TB. Whatever the additional volume you are creating, you can attach this additional volume with our EC2 machine. Whatever the additional volume you are creating, you can attach that additional volume with EC2 virtual machine and store your data inside the additional volume. Once storing is completed, you can detach this additional volume from the EC2 machine. You can attach once your work is completed, you can detach. Whatever the data you have stored inside this additional volume, that data still, right, the data is keep on available, guys. Tomorrow, if you want to connect with any other machine, you can connect it and you can use that data. But if you store the data inside the root volume, what it will happen? Whenever you have terminated this mission, I can't able to store my personal data. Then what is the use? To store our personal data, we are creating some additional storage. Inside that we are storing. What is the use, guys? Can anyone respond, please? 25 members are there. Please respond. Can anyone? What is the use of this? See guys, in this root volume only you are going to get operating system, not temporary storage, man. Right? Inside this root volume only you are going to get the operating system. Where operating system is available? In this root volume only. To maintain that operating system, some space is required, right? So that's why we are getting this root volume, guys. Okay. And if you store the data, whenever you have terminated this mission, automatically this root volume also will be terminated. Whatever the data you stored, you will lose that data. That's why what we are going to do, right? We are creating additional volume. We are attaching that additional volume with AWS cloud and we are storing our data. Once you store the data inside the additional volume, you can detach it. Well guys, how we are connecting pen drive to laptop? Once you are storing the data, we are removing the pen drive or not? How you are right keeping hard disk to your laptop? Once you store the data, you are detaching or not? Same way, this additional volume also we can attach and we can detach. And how to create the additional volumes? How to attach the additional volumes to EC2 virtual machine? How to detach the additional volume from the EC2 virtual machine? From the additional volume, I want to create one backup. I want to create the backup that is called as a snapshot. How to create the backup from the additional volume? How to create the snapshot from the additional volume? From this snapshot, again I can able to create the volume. How to create the volume from the snapshot? Everything we are going to discuss in EBS. Story. Is it clear, guys? What we are going to discuss in EBS? We will use EBS to store the data. Here we can able to create additional volumes and we can attach that additional volumes with the EC2 machine and you can detach additional volumes from the EC2 machine. From the additional volume, you can able to create the backup that is called as snapshot. From the snapshot, again you can able to create the additional volume. All these things we can perform by using EBS, guys. Okay? Is it clear, guys? Guys, please respond in chat box. Up to now what we discussed, clear? Guys, here whatever I am writing, every point you guys should understand. Every point. Cloud computing. Cloud computing is nothing but what, guys? That here in the market, so many cloud providers are available. Instead of creating the infrastructure, see guys, infrastructure is nothing but what? This one only. Right? We need to see. I want 1 minute, guys. Let me draw the diagram. See. I want to deploy one application. If you want to deploy the application, if you want to run the application, first what I need some infrastructure. Right? Where you are creating that infrastructure? In the AWS cloud. In the AWS cloud, EC2 Linux virtual machine is available. Inside that, I am going to install one server. Inside that, I am going to deploy one application. Right here, if you want to deploy the application, right? If you want to run the application, network is required or not? Required. Power backup is required or not? Required. Data storage is required or not? Required. Security is required or not? Yes. Right. All these things, guys. Security is required. Right. To keep these servers, one separate room is required or not? Right. For that servers, AC is required or not? Right. For that room, one security person is required or not? All these things are required, guys. If you want to manage all these things in your office, in your home, is it difficult or not? You need to go to the market. You need to purchase some computers. You need to take one room for rent. Inside the room, you need to keep ACs and everything you need to keep. And you inside that, you need to take power backup inverters you need to take. And 24/7 network you required. And some data storages you need to purchase. All these things you need to purchase, guys. It is too costly. If you want to set up the infrastructure in your office, it is too costly, guys. So to avoid that problem, even if you set up, due to some any earthquake, guys, if that building got collapsed, what you will do? If that building got collapsed, guys, what you will do? Your systems also you will lose. Right? Applications, everything will gone. What answer you will give to the customers? That's why instead of facing all these problems, to overcome all these problems, what we are going to do? We are going for cloud providers. Right? Every month we are paying the rent. Whatever the security, ACs, etc., everything will be taken care by AWS cloud only. We don't need to bother about our application. Right? So our application 24/7, this application, right, 24/7 application should be in running condition. That is the that responsibility will be taken care by AWS cloud only. Okay, see here what we are going to discuss, guys. What is cloud computing? What advantages you will get if you go with cloud computing? Right, cloud computing will provide the services in three ways, guys. IaaS, right, PaaS, SaaS. Infrastructure as service, platform as service, software as service. Right, after that we are going to discuss introduction of the AWS. Right, we will create the account in the AWS. Guys, remember, if you guys want to create the account in the AWS, compulsory you guys need to provide your card information. They will ask to enter your card information, either debit card or credit card. That is mandatory, guys. That is mandatory. You guys need to provide the card information just for verification purpose, guys. They won't deduct any money, right? Initially they will deduct just 2 rupees from your account. Once your account is activated, again you guys will get back the 2 rupees into your account. Again you guys will get the 2 rupees back. Apart that, they won't deduct any amount from your account. Right, account, once you create the account, it is 1 year, up to 1 year it is free. Up to 1 year that account is free. Every day you will get 750, every month you will get 750 hours, guys. Right, here we are going to create free tier account. Free tier account, guys. Right, it is 1 year free, guys. Up to 1 year free. Up to 1 year free, guys. Right, every month 750 hours you will get for free, guys. 750 hours you are going to get for free. Okay, here we are going to create free tier account only, guys. They won't deduct a single rupee also from your account. They won't deduct single NP also. Just for verification purpose, they will deduct 2 rupees, guys. Again you will get the 2 rupees back. Okay, once account creation is completed, we need to discuss what AWS services we are going to discuss. Overview I am going to give, guys. After that, I am going to discuss what regions are available, what availability zones are available. Let me check for previous batch. See, guys, here AWS is available. Okay, let me go to here, guys. See here. Here I have selected Mumbai region. Right, I have connected with Mumbai region. Here I have created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 missions I have created. So these 7 are the Linux virtual missions. Where I have created all these Linux virtual machines, I have created under Mumbai region. Under Mumbai region, I have created, guys. Like this, how many regions we have? Like this, how many regions we have? See, guys, US East, North Virginia, Ohio, right, California, right, Oregon, Mumbai, all right, Mumbai, like this, Singapore, Sydney, Tokyo, right, Canada Central, right, Ireland, London, Paris, Scotland. See, guys, all these are the where AWS regions are available. Where AWS regions are available, guys. Right? So we have around 28 regions are, guys. 28 regions are already running, guys. See, guys, here you can able to see. There are 9 regions that are not enabled for this account. 9 regions are not enabled for this account. It means what, guys? Not yet started. They are under construction mode. See, guys, what, guys? See, guys, Asia Pacific, Hyderabad. Coming soon, one more region is going to come in Hyderabad, guys. As of now, in India, only in Mumbai we have, guys. Coming soon, one more is coming to Hyderabad. See, guys, Mumbai region, we will call it as AP South 1. Mumbai region, we will call it as AP South 1. Hyderabad region, we are going to call it as AP South 2. AP South 2. Guys, AP means not Andhra Pradesh. Don't feel AP means Andhra Pradesh, guys. AP means Asia Pacific. AP means Asia Pacific South 2. Okay, if you go to Mumbai, guys, here you can see Asia Pacific 1, AP South 1. There, Mumbai. See, guys, AP South 1. AP South 1, guys. Under this Mumbai, we have 3 regions. AP South 1A, AP South 1B, AP South 1C, guys. Okay. Now we are, the recommended one is connected to nearest location, guys. It connected to nearest. For us, the nearest one is what? Mumbai. For us, the nearest location is Mumbai. That's why we are connecting to Mumbai region. Okay. See here. Here we are going to discuss what regions are available. 28 regions. I am going to show map, guys. Entire map I am going to show. What 28 regions are available. Under each region, how many availability zones are available. What are the names of those availability zones. Everything we are going to discuss it here. After that, the main important service EC2 we are going to discuss. Elastic Compute Cloud, guys. Elastic Compute Cloud. If you want to create any virtual machine, we should use this EC2. We should use this Elastic Compute Cloud. Next, guys, we are going to discuss EBS. Elastic block store. Elastic block store, guys, it will provide the storage, guys. It will provide storage for us. Once it is completed, next we are going to talk about load balancing. Load balancing we are going to discuss. What is this load balancing, guys? What is this load balancer? That in real time, your application will be deployed in multiple servers, guys, not in single server. In the companies, in real time projects, suppose if you take Gmail application, Amazon application, Flipkart application, those applications are deployed in multiple servers. This is server 1, right? This is server 2, right? This is server 3, this is server 3, so this is server 4. Like this, your application will be deployed in multiple servers. Application. Same application, guys. Same application we are going to deploy in multiple servers. Server 1. Server 2. Server 3. Server 4. Right? Here what we are going to deploy? Same application. Same application we are going to deploy in multiple servers. Okay. Same application I am going to deploy here. Here also I am going to deploy same application. And here also I am going to deploy same application. See, suppose if I deploy the application in single server, what it will happen, guys? Amazon application I have deployed in single server, and I announced one offer, guys. I announced one offer, Diwali offer, Dashara offer, guys. What it will happen? Right, per minute, lakhs of requests will come, guys. Lakhs of requests will come. Right, per minute, if lakhs of requests are coming, your server can able to provide the response quickly. And only one server is there. At a time, lakhs of requests are coming to that same server. Your server can able to process those requests quickly, or it will take time. Guys, respond. Or it will take time, or it will process quickly. It will take time. It will take time, guys. Sometimes it may get crashed also. Sometimes it may get crashed also, guys. Right? Suppose, see, guys, I have given 10 kg weight, guys. Here source, here we have the source and destination. Here this is the source, guys, this is the destination. Right, between this we have assume 5 kilometers are there. Right, 5 kilometers are there, guys. One person is going by walk from source to destination. Right, while going he is carrying 10 kg weight. 10 kg weight he is carrying, guys. He can able to carry 10 kg weight easily or not? Yes, he can able to carry. Okay. Right. He tried to carry 50 kgs weight. 50 kgs weight. He can able to carry. Okay. He can manage. Right. See here, if I give 100 kgs weight, he can able to carry. Okay. He can manage, but it will take time. Right. Compare with 10 kg to carry 50 kgs, he will take more time. Compare with 50 kgs to carry 100 kgs, he will take more time, guys. Okay, suppose if I give 500 kgs weight, here I am giving 500 kgs weight, guys. Right? Can he able to carry, guys, 500 kgs weight from source to destination? Is it possible? Even if you take more time also, is it possible? No. Maybe he will die also. Right? He will fall down also, guys. He can't able to carry 500 kgs. Maybe if he try also, he can't. He will fall down also, guys. Same way, server, only one server. 10 requests are coming. Okay, my server can able to provide the response. 50 requests are coming. No problem, my server can able to provide the response. 100 requests are coming. Okay, server can handle. That is computer. Right, 1000 requests are coming. Okay, 1 lakh requests are coming. Okay, it will take little bit time extra. 2 lakhs, it will take some more extra time. Per minute, like 10 lakhs requests are came. It can able to provide the response. Okay, sometimes server may get crash also. That's why in the real time, always our applications should be deployed in multiple servers, not in single server, guys. If you take any application, either any banking applications or any e-commerce applications, any healthcare applications, any kind of applications, in real time, we will deploy in multiple servers. Okay. See here, I have deployed application in multiple servers. Fine. Right. How you will send the request to the servers, guys? How you will send the request to the servers? And here, multiple servers are there. Whether you will send the request to server 1 or server 2 or server 3 or server 4. How you will send? Right? Here we are not going to do anything. Here we are going to use one concept which is called as load balancer. Load balancer, we are going to use it here. All the servers I am going to connect with this load balancer. Server 1, server 2, server 3, server 4. All these servers I am going to connect with load balancer. Right? All the requests from the people, from the customers, all the requests will come to load balancer only. All the requests are come to load balancer only, guys. Right here, multiple requests, multiple users will send the request. All the requests will come to where? All the requests will come to this load balancer only. Load balancer only, guys. Right? Now load balancer will decide to which server it has to send the request. Load balancer will decide which server it has to send the request, guys. Who is managing the load, guys? Load balancer. See, internally, this load balancer is going to use some algorithms, guys. Here we have some algorithms. What algorithms? A round robin algorithm. Round robin algorithm. Right. Sticky session. Sticky session algorithm. IP hashing algorithm, etc. Like this, we have some algorithms are available. Load balancer will use this algorithm to distribute the load. Generally, guys, load balancer will follow round robin algorithm only. Round robin algorithm, how it will work, guys? First request will go to the first server. Second request will go to the second server. Third request will go to the third server. Fourth request will go to the fourth server. Again, fifth request will come. That fifth request will go to the first server again. Sixth request will go to the second server. Like this, load balancer will use round robin algorithm. Guys, tell me one thing. I have only one server. I deployed the application in only one server, guys. Right? My application is down. Server restarted, guys. My application is down. Right now, how you can able to provide the response to the customer? You can't. And at the same time, you can't able to tell to the customer, hey man, I am restarting my mission. Please wait 1 hour. After 1 hour, again my application will up. Can you able to tell like that? You can't. Already we promised it to the customers 24/7. Without any downtime, my application will run. That promise we have given to the customers. Right now, you are going to down your application for 1 hour. Is that correct? No, guys. Right. In that case, if you use like this, if you deploy the application in multiple servers like this, even if any one server is not working, no problem. Remaining 3 servers are available. These 3 servers will handle all the requests. Suppose 2 servers are not working, no problem. Remaining 2 servers are available. These 2 servers will provide the response to the customers. Suppose if you deploy in only one application, it is not possible, right? Understood, guys? What is load balancer? So load balancer will decide how to distribute the load to multiple servers. We are deploying the application in multiple servers, right? We need to distribute the load. Some person is required to distribute the load to all servers. That person is load balancer. How load balancer will distribute? By using some algorithms. By using some algorithms, it will distribute. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear or not? What is load balancer will do? Very good, guys. Very good. Right, practically we will see how to create the load balancing, right? How to set up load balancing, right? We will take one application like Make My Trip application. There we have train services, bus services, flight services, hotel room services, chartered flights. So many microservices are available. We will take that application and we will set up the load balancer, guys. Guys, everything I am going to show practically with real-time scenarios. Okay, fine. So next, after completing load balancer, we need to talk about auto scaling. Auto scaling we need to discuss. What is this auto scaling, guys? What is this auto scaling? I want to base it on the traffic. Based on the traffic, I want to increase the number of servers. Based on the traffic, I want to decrease the number of servers. See guys, observe carefully guys. Observe carefully what we are going to discuss. Auto scaling means what it will do guys. See guys. Fine. See guys, I have 4 servers are available. I have 5 servers are available guys. Like this, 5 servers are available. 4 servers are available. Right? So these 4 servers are connected with load balancer. So these 4 servers are connected with load balancer. Four servers are connected with the load balancer guys. Guys, I know per hour my application will get 1 lakh requests. I know guys, this is my business. So I know per hour how many requests my application will get. 1 lakh requests will get guys. 1 lakh requests will get. Okay. Suddenly I don't know what happened. Guys. Suddenly traffic got increased guys. To maintain 1 lakh requests per hour. If I get 1 lakh requests per hour, to handle those 1 lakh requests, 4 servers are enough for me. To handle 1 lakh requests per hour, 4 servers are sufficient for me. Okay. Suddenly, per hour, 2 lakhs requests I am getting guys. 2 lakhs requests I am getting. Now, right, these 4 servers are able to handle 1 lakh requests only per hour. But here you are getting 2 lakhs requests per hour guys. Right, these 4 servers will provide the response. These 4 servers can handle the 2 lakhs requests per hour. Guys, respond. Please respond guys. Two-way communication is required. Please respond. Here, 4 servers can able to provide the response. No, it can't. It can't able to provide guys. Then what I will do? Right, I went to market. Again, I have purchased 4 more servers. And again, I called administrator people. Administrator is required, right? Some admin people is required to set up all these things. And that person came and that person set up guys. That person came and that person set up all the 4 servers. Again, 4 more servers he set up. That person came and he set up remaining 4 servers set here. Right guys, again, now total 8 servers are available. All 8 servers are connected to load balancer. Now 2 lakhs requests per hour, right, by servers can able to handle. Guys, to purchase these 4 servers, I have spent lot of money again. I spent lot of time to set up these 4 servers guys. Right, now 2 lakhs requests are coming fine. Right, 8 servers can able to handle. I don't know next day what happened. Next day again suddenly my application is getting 1 lakh requests only per hour. Again 1 lakh requests only I am getting guys. Already I spent a lot of money. I spent some servers. I have set up guys. I have done my setup also. Now again I am getting only 1 lakh requests only per hour. What I need to do? Money waste or not? Time waste or not? Everything waste or not guys? Guys, tell me. Suddenly traffic got decreased again. If traffic got decreased, money waste or not? Money waste, time waste, efforts waste, everything waste. Correct or not guys? Right. So that's why what AWS is doing guys, instead of doing all these things manually, AWS will take care guys. Right. AWS knows that whenever load is increasing on the load balancer, automatically it will create the new servers for us. Whenever load is decreased on this load balancer, AWS only will remove that extra servers also. Increasing the servers, decreasing the servers depends on the traffic. We no need to do anything guys. Right, that cloud provider only, AWS only taking care all these things. Right, just we need to tell, right, before doing this setup, load balancer setup, auto scaling group is available, guys. See here, you guys can see auto scaling group is available. 1 minute, I will show. See guys, here we have, yeah, all these things we need to discuss, guys. All these things will come under EC2 only. Instances, instance types, launch templates, spot requests, saving plans, receive, all these things. Images, AMIs, how to create the custom AMIs, Elastic Block Store, volume, snapshots, lifecycle manager, network security, security groups, Elastic IPs, right? All these things, key pairs. See guys, here load balancing, load balancer, target groups. This is auto scaling, guys. Right? Here we need to set up, guys. At the time of doing setup, we need to tell, hey, suddenly if it required to increase the servers and it requires to decrease the servers, based on what I need to increase the servers, right? Which operating system I want to take, based on what I want to increase that servers, right? In that new servers, which operating system I need to take, what softwares I need to take, everything you need to configure, guys. Everything you need to configure. So now AWS will take that configuration automatically. Whenever load is increased on the load balancer, it will scale up in the sense increasing the number of servers, right? Once load is decreased, automatically it will do scale down. Scale down means decreasing the number of servers. How much time, right? How many servers, how much time you are using, only up to that only you need to pay the rent. Suppose if you set up in your own premises, right, what you need to do, you need to purchase all the computers, you need to do all the setup, you need to recruit some admin people, and you need to do manually everything, guys. To avoid that only, we are going for the cloud providers. Understood, guys? What auto scaling will do? Based on the traffic, automatically it will increase the number of servers and automatically it will decrease the number of servers, guys. Scale up and scale down we will do in the auto scaling. Is it clear? Still anyone have any questions? Up to here clear? Very good. So after this we are going to discuss Route 53. Right, Route 53 or S3 bucket, anything is fine. S3 bucket. S3 bucket, guys. Right, what is this S3, guys? Simple storage service. S3 means yes, simple storage service, guys. Right, here what we are going to do, we are going to store the data, guys. And here unlimited data we can store in the S3 bucket. Everything we are going to store in the form of objects, everything we are going to store in the form of files only at here. Right, we need to create the bucket, we need to, right, upload the files, and we can perform all the operations, guys. Right, this is storage, guys. This is also one kind of storage. Simple storage service. Right, here unlimited data we can store in the S3 bucket. How to create the S3 bucket, how to upload the objects. Right, here you can able to provide, guys. Suppose if I upload the files inside the S3 bucket, if I give that URL to any other person, they can access whatever I have uploaded. So those things other people can able to access, guys. Right, every object will have one unique URL, guys. If I share that URL to any other persons, they can able to access the data, they can able to access my objects, whatever I stored in the S3 bucket, guys. Okay, how to create the S3 bucket, how to store the objects, how to access the objects, right, what is pre-signed URL, everything we will discuss it here. Once S3 bucket is completed, we are going to discuss Route 53. Route 53. What is this Route 53, guys? What is this Route 53? See, guys, total here how many servers are configured, guys? 8 servers are configured. 8 servers are configured, guys. Assume these are the Facebook. In all these 8 servers, Facebook application is deployed. Facebook application is deployed in all these 8 servers, guys. Guys, tell me, right, for users, right, for users, anybody wants to access my Facebook application, what URL I need to provide, guys? Can I give 8 servers IP addresses? 8 servers IP addresses and 8 servers port numbers can I give to the user? Tell me, guys. Facebook application is deployed in multiple servers, guys. That is guaranteed, that is sure, damn sure. There is no doubt about that. There is no doubt about that, guys. Facebook application is deployed in multiple servers. Now tell me, right, Facebook group, Facebook team, they are providing IP addresses of all the missions and port numbers? No, right? They are not providing any mission IP address. Then how we can able to access that? Huh? How we can able to access that, guys? Which URL we are using to access the Facebook? www.facebook.com. www.facebook.com we are using, right? But the Facebook application is deployed in these many number of servers. But how you are sending the request to this, guys? Simple, guys. Nothing is there. All the servers, wherever we deployed the Facebook application, all the servers are connected with this load balancer. Same in real time also, Facebook servers also will be connected with load balancer. This load balancer also will have one URL, guys. This load balancer also will have one big URL. One big URL is available, right? If they share this load balancer URL to the customers, it is very difficult to remember that much big URL, guys. Load balancer will have one single URL only. Just send the request to load balancer. Load balancer will take care to which server it has to send the request. Understood? Right? Whenever you send the Facebook, whenever you send the request to Facebook, that request will come to load balancer first. After that, to which server it has to send, that load balancer will take care. Right, guys? In real time, this is only happening, guys. Here, this load balancer will have very big URL. If I give this URL to you, you can't able to remember. Then what I need to do? I need to beautify this URL. How we can able to beautify this URL? Route 53 will provide some domain names, guys. Domain names: facebook.com, facebook.net, facebook.org, facebook.in, like that, facebook.link, like that. This Route 53 will provide some domain names, guys. And by using Route 53, what we are going to do? We are going to link this domain name with the load balancer URL. We are mapping these two things, guys. We are mapping these two things, right? By using Route 53, we are going to map this domain name with the load balancer URL, and I am giving this domain name to the customers. Whenever they send the request to www.facebook.com, that request will come to this load balancer URL. Right? This facebook.com will route that request to load balancer URL. Load balancer URL will distribute the load to multiple servers. Is it clear, guys? Why we are using Route 53? To do this domain name and load balancer URL mappings, guys. Understood? By using Route 53, we can map these two things. Domain name mapping purpose, we will use this Route 53. Understood? See, this load balancer URLs, we will call it as DNS names. DNS URLs, guys. And if you want to map domain names and DNS URLs, then we are going for Route 53. Ardhamainda? Is it clear, guys? Guys, respond, please, quick. Very good. So next, guys, next what we are going to discuss, RDS. RDS. RDS stands for what, guys? Relational database. Relational database service. RDS stands for relational database services, guys. We have so many relational databases. SQL databases, guys. Oracle is available, MySQL is available, right? Like that, several. MariaDB is available. Several relational databases are available in AWS Cloud. In AWS Cloud, we are going to create the relational database. Right? This relational database having one name, one username, one password, one URL. Right? Whenever you have created the database inside the AWS Cloud, right? If you create the database inside the AWS Cloud, what it will happen? Very secure, guys. Very secure. Right? Other people can't able to use that. You can't able to see the data which we stored inside the database, guys. Right? So here, whenever you created this database inside the AWS Cloud, it will provide one URL, one username, one password. All these details it will provide. So we need to give those details to the developers. Developers, they will configure those details in their applications. Through application, whenever you want to store the data inside the database through application, right here they are providing the configuration details, right? This URL, username, password, everything they are configuring inside the application. Based on that configuration, it will connect with this database and it will store the data inside the database, guys. Right, inside the AWS cloud, how to create the relational databases, we are going to discuss it here. Next, we will talk about DynamoDB. DynamoDB. Here we are talking about the relational databases. Relational databases are nothing but what? Structure. SQL, guys. SQL. Right. SQL queries are there. Right? SQL databases, structural databases, relational databases, guys. It follows some structure. Tabular format. Rows and columns, tabular format, guys. At the same time, DynamoDB is nothing but what, guys? This is NoSQL database. NoSQL database, guys. AWS is providing DynamoDB as the NoSQL database. Here we won't create the data in the form of tables. We won't create the data in the form of tables, columns, rows, guys. Here we are going to store the data in the form of key value pairs. JSON format. JSON format, guys. Key and value pairs. JSON format, we are going to store the data in DynamoDB. How to create the DynamoDB in AWS cloud, how to connect with the DynamoDB, how to store the data in the form of key value pairs, what is JSON object, everything we are going to discuss in DynamoDB. Up to here clear, guys? Up to here clear? Guys, up to here clear? Very good. Right, first day, right? If I explain more, right, you guys will get confused, guys. Right, up to now, right, for today I'm stopping it here. Right, the remaining things we will discuss tomorrow. Right, the remaining concepts, whatever I'm going to cover, right, first I will discuss those things. Later I will finish this cloud computing also tomorrow session. Cloud computing and advantages of the cloud computing also I'm going to finish it in tomorrow session only. See, guys, first what I'm going to do tomorrow, right, the remaining concept, whatever the remaining concepts are there, I'm going to give brief about those remaining concepts. After that, I will start this cloud computing and what advantages we have with cloud computing, we are going to finish in tomorrow session itself. Okay? Is it okay, guys? If I explain more in first day only, right, you guys will get confused. Simple, guys. Here, whatever I am explaining today, everything I am going to show you guys practically, guys. Right, see here, I have created the Linux missions. All these are the Linux missions. We will connect with these Linux missions and everything we are going to do practically. Practically everything we are going to do. No doubt, guys. You guys will get 100% confidence on the AWS. Right, after 1 month, you guys can say strongly, I am the master in AWS cloud. So that much confidence you guys will get, guys. Don't worry. Just you guys need to do the practice daily. That's it. Okay. How to inject the subject, I will take care of that. I will take care of that. I will give beautiful notes also. Right, just to follow that notes, just to listen the class and practice it, guys. That is enough. After 1 month, you guys can say I am master in AWS cloud. Okay. Anyone have any questions? Now, please, you guys can ask the questions now. Anyone have any questions? No, no, Ganesh, all services are not free. I will tell what services are free, what services are chargeable. I will tell. And even sometimes, right, the bill will generate, guys. Right, if you forget to stop the instances, right, sometimes bill will generate, right. So at that time, we can request them to waive off the bill, guys. Right, but if you purchase any services, right, you need to pay the amount. Suppose if you go to Route 53, there we need to purchase the domain name. That is not for free of cost. We need to purchase domain name, guys. Right, least amount for the domain name, least amount is $5. Least is the $5, guys. At least for $5, you guys no need to purchase. Right, I will purchase and I will show, right. I will show for you guys. You guys not required to purchase anyway. Right, so you guys are not go just only one time. You guys will practice, right. For that one time, why unnecessarily wasting the money? And I will show clearly. I will show. I will purchase and I will show clearly. Chandu, only for today and tomorrow, Chandu. Actually, I came to hometown, Chandu. In my hometown, little bit network issue through my mobile. I have connected. Once I reach to Bangalore, right? Once I reach to home, there you guys won't get this kind of problem. Is it okay, Chandu? So I have connected through my mobile. That's why some disturbance I am facing, network issue. Right. Today after tomorrow I will reach to Bangalore. There I have the Wi-Fi. There we won't face any this kind of issues. Please adjust for today and tomorrow. Okay. Guys, if you guys are not clear about anything, please stop me. I will explain once again. In classroom only you guys should be perfect. In class only you guys should be perfect about the topic, guys. Okay. Don't go with the blank mind, guys. Don't go with the blank mind. At least we are spending 1.5 hour means we need to learn something. So we are not learning for exams purpose, guys. College exams purpose. For job purpose we are learning all these things. We need to put more focus. Okay. Yeah, regularly will happen, guys. Regularly will happen. Okay. All are okay, guys? You guys have no questions? I will stop. Tomorrow we will connect. Fine, guys. I will send the class notes. Right. I will send the class notes, guys. Tomorrow we will connect. Thank you, guys. Good night. Thank you, guys. Thanks for joining. Good night.